Good afternoon. I'm out here on a cruise on the Amalfi Coast, going down the Mediterranean. I wanted to share some travel tips with you guys. 'Cause everyone who knows me knows I basically walk to travel and pay my bills. There are a lot of people I see waiting in airport waiting areas when they travel. That's a no, 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 no. You can access luxurious airport lounges for basically $50. By the time you eat in the waiting areas, most times you're spending that much anyway because the prices for coffee, soft drink are ridiculous. So I made it a point to share some travel tips with you. You can pay to use the lounges. You can buy priority pass access, which is one of the passes you use for airport lounges instead of sitting in waiting areas. You can buy one pass per travel. You can buy a bundle. You can buy unlimited if you travel a lot. But there are ways you can do this. In the lounges, you get to sleep, you get to shower. For someone like me that's always working while I'm traveling, you also get to work. Internet access. You could, because sometimes you have wait time 6 to 8 hours for flights. So this really, really is worth it. One of the ways I do it for sure is I pay for every single bill, every single thing I pay with a credit card. My credit cards give me access to free airport lounges, so you will never see me waiting in an airport waiting area. Whether I'm traveling business, whether I'm traveling first class, whether I'm traveling economy, I get to use the airport lounges. I take a shower during my trips. I eat very good meals. I drink champagne, and all of that will be included in your airport lounge pass. I'm not advocating for any credit card companies, but I use Chase linked with United, and I also use the American Express Platinum. Yes, the Chase Black Card linked with United and the American Express Platinum. Before I had Chase linked with British Airways because that was the flight I used most of the time. So you can also decide based on what airlines you like and which ones taught the routes you go most of the time. With these credit cards, every single thing I pay for, every bill, everything, I get like 3 miles for every dollar, sometimes 5 miles for every dollar. And I get to use this free. Most of my flights are either free, at least 50% of my trips are free because I get to use my miles. Some I also get to just buy economy tickets, and I get to use my miles for upgrades, which means I get to fly business and first class. Yes, living the life, but I'm not paying for that. So please, I know some of you ask me all the time. These are just tips I learned and I wanted to share with you. For all those following me and following my journey and following my work and sending me referrals and all of that. I think let me find ways to give back. So yes, get a credit card. It doesn't have to be any of the ones I mentioned. Get a credit card. Pay for everything with your credit card. But make sure you pay off the bills. Make sure you pay them before the due date so you're not paying any interest. But instead of paying cash, instead of doing direct debit, instead of using a debit card, use your credit card, build miles up for your vacations, and then you get to travel for free. These are two tips I can think of right now. One, the miles for free. Two, your upgrades to premier lounges instead of waiting in airport waiting areas. Another one I could think of is yes, also they give me free checked bags. No matter what class I'm traveling, I get to travel with three suitcases of 32 pounds or 50 kg. 50, yes, 50 kg and 32 pounds, no matter what class I'm traveling. These are all the benefits you get, and you're not paying for them. So, really, whatever credit card you use, search, make sure you're using one of those, but pay the bills before they're due. That's the only thing I'll say. I'm not trying to get anyone in debt. I'm just telling you some of the tricks I use. In fact, my friends know I hustle, I let them give me money so I can pay for things they want. If they want to go on vacations, if they want to buy anything expensive, I offer to pay with my credit card if they're paying with cash, just so they can give me the funds and I can pay. That way, I keep building my miles because, hey, traveling is what I love, traveling is what I do. So I have to make sure I'm able to afford this luxury that I've grown to like. I'll think of more tips to share with you guys. In the meantime, hope you're having a wonderful summer. Enjoy yourself. Remember to put sunscreen while you're out there this summer. And have a wonderful time. Love you all.